So in a nondescript industrial area of Huzhou, which is north of Hangzhou, there is this company, LD Power. LD Power does 50% of the electric bike market in the USA, providing them with controllers. So the brains of the operation. The motor, it's fairly dumb. The batteries, we understand what those do. The controller is the interface between all of that and the rider. So with such great importance, it's pretty amazing that this company can capture that kind of a market share. The chances are greater than 50% that the electric bike that you ride has a controller that was made here by Bluepoint. So Bluepoint is the new rebranding and expansion for LD Power. And they need that because they're already at 100% capacity, meaning that every single controller that they make, they sell. So they're not really in any trouble by any means, but nevertheless, they make a ton of electric bike controllers, over 1 million, for the sake of not just the American market, but also the European and Asian markets. We're gonna go inside and get an interview, shop around a little bit, and you're gonna get a firsthand look at what kind of quality this company can put out.
My name is Joey, Chinese name Jun Yan. So I'm the sales of the LD Power. LD because our company's Chinese name is Landian. If you say Landian in China market, everyone know. Yeah. So we start our company from 2004. Three general managers start their business at that time, almost 20 years. But for the e-bike accessories, such as the controller, they start from 2014. They cooperate a famous motor brand, maybe you know, Bluepoint. This building is for the RD and sales and the project, but the assembly making is here, downstairs. But we have a brand new factory near this company for the massive production. Controller. Yeah. I think controller is the brain of the whole e-bike. You know, control, yes, control the motor, yeah. And we also connect the displays and the motors and the torque sensor. Your brain is important, so the controller is important. Yes, if there's no controller, I think the e-bike cannot move. You only can pan. Yes.
So behind me is one employee who is working on potting the PCBs by hand. So this represents kind of the old way that LD was doing all of their controllers previously, and they are going to be moving into their new production line with robotic assistance. So if you check out this, they are testing and configuring this machine to do all of that automatically, which is going to greatly increase the output, but also increase the quality control and the resilience and the repeatability of the finished product. So they got a lot of stuff going on to increase the production value for the next wave of electric bikes coming out.
This is a controller. This connector is for the battery. And this is a motor. And some of this for the display. And some of the for the torque. They will connect together. And if you have an e-bike, you can press the button and it's on and you can go. Yeah. The PCB board is inside, and you should use the glue for the waterproof. It's for the motor, inside of the motor. So we make this PCB board and deliver to the motor companies. Yeah, they will do their assembling. Our controller is all customized. So we will do our controller depends on the housing of the motor. So everything is different. Everything is different. See, so because the motor housing is different. So something is small, something is big. It all depends on the housing of the motor. Bluepoint make 1 million controllers 1 year. Actually, I think the end users cannot know where is this controller come from. but you may see, but this is a company name in the controller. We have a stick on the controller. You also can find that we have the UL certification. There's the number of UL certification. If you Google this number, you also can find us. Yeah.
Machines like this are making it a lot easier to manufacture not just displays, but anything else at a huge scale. Because if you watch closely, this one will just put in little screws. That's what it does. The fella puts it inside of this little jig, and then the machine comes down and puts in one screw, lifts it, turns it a certain amount, puts the screw in another one. It's machines like this that can automate some of the more mundane things that are bringing up the production capacity all over China, because for years and years, many of these things were done by hand, and in some industries or even factories, it still is. But for the expansion of a company like LD or Bluepoint, they're going way up with more automated machines just like this.
So many customers, I cannot count, maybe 100, 200. Some is e-bike companies from the US, from the Europe, or from some is a motor company, you know, like Bafong, Star Union, and Shenyi, and some other, I think the assembling factory, they will contact us directly because they around us in Jinhua or Jiangsu province or Tianjin. Yeah, I think maybe you know the Ready Power and Avanton and Hemingway and many other brands in BTN. You know? Yes, yes. Now, yeah. Okay. Sometimes it's just from assembling factory because you know the US don't have assembly factory. They're all in China. So the Chinese guys come to us and just say, oh, there's a project. We have e-bike brand customers. They want to some controllers. And they told me the pyramid, the tab, which they want. So just like you see that we were the project manager, we draw the 2D drawing to them, and they may pass the drawing to the e-bike brand, and maybe the e-bike brand say, yes, we want this. And the assembly factory will place the order to us. But this period maybe is too long. They need a comfort and modifying comfort or like this. And sometimes we will go to connect the e-bike brand directly. You know, I will fly to LA and Seattle and other American cities to contact the e-bike brand because I know where they are. Just they don't know me, know us. Yeah, I think at least 6 months. Some project is so difficult. Maybe 2 years. We develop a middle drive motor because the controller is inside. We have a middle drive controller project in US. We developed almost 2 years.
Inside one of these testing stations, we have someone who is facilitating all the functions of an electric bike. So at some stations, they have the little lights going on. In this case, there's also actually a motor that's down here on the floor that's going to be spinning every time that they get it going. Again, one of the many tests that they run here. So this is actually a set of redundant tests that they have. They have a worker here plugging it into software to check that the software is all qualified to keep going. They also test it for the mechanical functions for the lights and everything that we saw at the other desk.
We think the most important things, we hope the e-bike brand know us. Yeah, because if we can contact directly, it's more easier for us to do this project. I think in China, all know us. All know us. You see Landian in China, in Chinese, all the assembling factory, the e-bike brand in China, they know us because they cooperate with us many years. But I think in the US or the Europe market, they don't know us. They just know the brand of the motor. Yeah, So maybe next time you can contact us directly if you want more powerful e-bike, you do something innovation and something interesting, we can help. Yeah. You can search LD Power in Google. I think you can find us. Our website is ld-cj.com. Then you can find us.
If you want to check out some other videos that I made while here in China, you can check out this playlist right here. Or to check out more information on Bluepoint, you can check the link in the description below. I'm Mikey for Blue Monkey Bicycles, and I will see you on later.